Ha. Good. Good morning. Welcome to Friday. Friday again. End of March. Can anybody explain why January takes about 3 years to get through, and then suddenly we're at the end of March, beginning of April next week? Anyway, welcome to Core and Balance. We'll be doing 10 minutes-ish standing and 10 minutes-ish on the floor. But we're going to start with our warm-up routine, which will take 2 or 3 minutes. So we'll start with a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl. Heel dig, bicep curl. One leg out to the side, both arms. One leg, both arms. Back, back, and then knee. If you can't get your arm up there, just do what you can, okay? So if you're new to this class, you always do things at your own capability. There's no pressure to do everything perfectly. I mean, if you could do everything perfectly, you wouldn't need the class, would you? So you do everything at your own capability. Challenge yourself, but make very sure you don't do something that injures you. So if you've got impaired shoulder mobility, don't try and force your arms to do things that they're not able to do. Just by continually moving, getting fitter or improving your balance, improving your core, it's just consistency. So it's better to do 5 minutes 7 days a week than 35 minutes once a week. Just checking that my maths is quite right there. So consistency and continually moving. I mean, don't do this class and then sit for the rest of the day. And remember, I've sort of gone off the boil a bit with it, but you should try for 20 sits to stand every day. And what am I saying? 6,000 steps, walking 6,000 steps. I think I might think about sort of 5 exercises that everybody should be doing at least every other day, but ideally every day. Right, I'll concentrate now and get into the routine. So heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Right, we'll do 5 more and do slightly more energetically, okay? So heel dig, side, back, knee. That's 1. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 2, heel dig, side, back, knee. 3, heel dig, side, back, knee. 4, heel dig, side, back, knee. 5. Fantastic. Hope your sort of muscles and joints are a bit warmed up now. Right, so the first thing we're going to do, sorry, I have to keep going there to look at my crib sheet because I can't remember this routine. First thing we're going to talk about very briefly, and those of you who are not new to the class, just follow along, you know what I'm going to say, is about engaging core. So you'll hear other personal trainers and people talking about engaging your core. And the way you do it, your core is it's not just the superficial muscles, it's muscles deep within your core as well that they hold your backbone erect, because if it wasn't for them, you'd just be like, ugh, like that. So what you do is easy way to do it is to exhale and then pull your navel into your backbone as hard as you can. I shouldn't see anything, shouldn't be like that. And then release it slightly. And that is your core engaged. Pull up your pelvic floor as well. That's your core engaged. Okay, and you'll find if you're doing balancing, you're having an engaged core is actually better for easier, makes balancing easier. If you're doing weights without knowing it, you are actually engaging your core. So that's that. I'm just quickly talking about that. First exercise though is side bends. So have your feet slightly wider than hip width apart, and we're just going to go down to one side. If you want, you can put your hand over your head. I'm not going to with this one because my arm's a bit sore. So go 1, 2, 3, and you're just going to the side. You're not leaning forward or leaning back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other side, see how far can you get your hand down? Can you get as far as your knee? Maybe a little bit below your knee. 1. As the exercise progresses, you can maybe go down a little bit further. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't like that exercise, but it's good for us. So the next one, this is the only one you need a weight for this one. And get a fairly heavy weight. I've got my very heavy weight because you're holding it in 2 hands and you're not moving it or anything. And you're going to anchor your elbows and have your elbows at 90 degrees and hold the weight there. And all we're doing is just marching. It's called a goblet march for some reason. I don't know why. But we're just going, try not to fall over. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's it. Yeah. Next one we're going to do, the hip abduction that we do when we raise our leg really slowly. We're going to do that, but we're going to do it faster, and we're going to do it on each side. It's called a rocking boat. You can get the chair to hold on if you need to. If you don't need to, that's fine. So we're going to go 1. Your leg doesn't go up quite as far as it does. 3, 4, when we're doing the actual 5, 6, when we're doing the actual exercise. 7, 8, 9, it's hurting this hip. 10, 11, 12. Next one we're going to do is another balance. I'm just going to put this down very slightly. The next one is another balance, and you can have the chair beside you, just hang on to if you need to. I'm going to try and do it without the safety net, without the chair. And all we're going to do, well, we can engage core, engage your core, and we're going to go 12, 3, 6, and then back with our feet. We're going to do that 12 times on each side. And the reason I'm moving rather than just standing on one leg is because when you're moving your leg, you're sort of overbalancing yourself, and you tend not to fall over when you're just standing. It's movement that makes you fall over. So engage your core and we're going to go, said she, it's good for your balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other leg, if your core will probably have slipped, so engage your core again. I'm just going to move the chair so that I can move my leg better. Engage your core, and we're going to go. 1. Your balance might get better as you progress through this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Around the clock. Oh yes, we're going to do these hip circles. I quite like these. We're just going to circle our hips like this. It's good for your back. It's hurting my back today. So we're going to do 12 anti-clockwise and 12 clockwise. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to move your torso. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's just to sort of loosen your hips, have nice sort of flowing pelvis. I mean, that's one that you could easily do every day, but maybe not in public. And then lastly, we're going to do some lunges, because we're going to be using lunges to get off the floor, to get down and up off the floor later on. So feet hip width apart. You take a step forward. Don't have your feet together like that or in a line, because that makes it more wobbly. So have quite a good base for your balance. And your torso doesn't go forward, remember. We're just going to go 1. Don't need to go very far down initially. 2, falling over there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other leg. 1. Remember, keep your knees facing forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, we're going to get down on the floor. Now, you may need a chair. You can sit on the chair and then shuffle down onto the floor. If you can hold on to the chair if you want. If you've got a bad leg, make sure it's not the bad leg that goes down if you've got a bad knee. So we're going to go just in a lunge, and we're just going to hold on to the chair if you need to. We're just going to go right down so that one knee is on the ground. And then the other knee comes round, or not, depending on how your knees are. And then you sit round, and there you are. And I'm going to actually just move the camera slightly so that you can see me properly on the floor. So, I'm going to get that out of the way because I don't need it. Down on the floor. And the first one we're going to do is the Russian twist. So you're sitting with your knees bent, your heels on the floor, nice and relaxed. And we're just going to touch the floor on either side. If you can't get your hands to the floor, fine, do what you can. But the main thing is that your hips remain pointing forward, and it's your upper body that twists. And we use this when we're getting up, when we're getting onto our knees, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, nice and slow and controlled. 4, get that good twist in your waist. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fantastic. And then next one we're going to do is the bridge. So lying down, remember the weight is on your shoulders, not your neck. Feet quite near your bottom. And we're going up. Really, really push with your feet. But this time we're not going to just stay here. We're going to come up and down. So we're going to go touch the floor and then back up. 1, just brushing the floor. 2, oh, spat in my eye. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then sitting up and just lean forward a bit just to get any kinks in your back out. Right, next we're going to do, I'm just going to talk to you for a minute. Next we're going to do the front plank. Now I get messages saying, oh, I can only do 5 minutes, 5 seconds, I can only do 10 seconds. The thing about the front plank is it is a hard exercise, but it's something that you won't get better just doing it 1 day a week. It's something that you need to practice, say every other day. So maybe, what day is it today? Friday. So maybe if you start on Sunday, practicing the plank. So if you do however long you can do, say 10 seconds is your baseline. So do 10 seconds on Sunday, have a rest on Monday, another 10 seconds on Tuesday, rest on Wednesday. You're going to have two in a row, aren't you? Do 11 seconds on Thursday, try 11 seconds when we're doing it on Friday, rest on the Saturday, and so on until you can get up to a minute. So it's something that you need to practice. You don't have to start on Sunday, but just every other day-ish. And you need to practice it. And I mean, everybody's got 10 seconds, even a minute, if you can do it for a minute. Everybody's got that much, can take that much out of their day. And the same with the side planks, because they're very beneficial as well. So if you can build up with those, okay? So we're going to go into the front plank now. And remember, if you can only do it, I don't want to use the word only. If you do 10 seconds, that's fine. That's better than 9. And it's 10 seconds better than people who aren't doing it at all. If 5 seconds is your baseline, that's fine. If 1 second is your baseline, that's absolutely fine. But it needs continual practice, consistency. So that's my bit said. So we're going to go, on our thumbs, Sphinx-like hands. And remember, you're not sticking your bottom in the air and you're not folding down. This is another one where engaging your core is very beneficial. Some people say it hurts their back, and that's because all your internal organs in your stomach are pulling your back down. So if you can pull them up, it makes you more like a plank. Talking a lot about the plank today, sorry. So we're going in 3, 2, 1, and up we go. And your head should be in alignment with your spine. Remember, if you can't do it, just come down and rest and then go up again. But don't do that when you're doing it on your own. Just stick at whatever time or duration. Don't try and do a minute. Oh, where are we? More than halfway through. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Jolly good. Now the side plank. So this one, it's really important that your elbow is under your shoulder. Else, if it's there, you're going to find it quite painful and difficult. So remember, if you can, your legs should be straight up like that. If that's impossible for you, have one leg back like that and come up. And if that's difficult, do it on both legs. Again, this needs consistency and practice. Right, so we're going to go in. Sorry, I'm sitting like this because my hip hurts. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And your head is in alignment with your spine. This is only for 30 seconds, by the way, not for a minute. And we're nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down we go. Turning around to the other side. And are we ready? Elbow under shoulders. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. Up we go. These are hard. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that they're not hardcore. They are really hardcore. Really good for your core, though. Three, 2, 1, and down we go. Right. A variation on a theme. Sometimes we do this one, bringing the leg in and out. I'm going to just do a slight variation. When I did this one the first time, a couple of days afterwards, I thought, why are my thighs so sore? And it was because I'd been doing this. Let's see if I can get away without doing sore thighs. Now pretend there's something there. Pretend there's a book or an object or something. I'm just going to lift the leg up and put it there and bring it back. Okay? We're not going to do this one at the moment today. So I'll get this bit of paper. I don't know if that's any good. It might be too big. I'm just going to go 1, 2. You don't need to bring it up really high. 3. But pretend you're going over something. 4. It should be a bit bigger than paper. 5, 6. Maybe a shoe. 7, 8. Oh! 9, 10, 11, 12. No wonder my thigh hurt. That is tough, isn't it? I'm just going to get, the paper's not very good. I'm going to get a shoe. Right. So, are we ready? 1, 2. Now I have to lift it this time. 3, 4. Oh. 5, 6. You feel all my legs are under tension. 7, and my core. 8, 9. Oops. 10, 11, 12. I didn't lift it high enough that time. Oh my goodness me. That is quite tough. Right. What we're going to do now, sorry, I've been talking a lot today. It's been 25 minutes. So if you need to, get your chair. If you don't need the chair, we're going to do a Russian twist. Bring your legs around. If you've got a dodgy knee, only kneel on one. If your knees are okay, sitting up or kneeling up. And then we're going to go into a lunge and we're going to stand up. Okay? So we're going to do that 5 times on each side. I'm not going to do the Russian twist bit, the twisting round bit, because that bit's fairly easy. But we're going to go up and down off the floor. So with the left, starting with one leg, we're going to go down, and then the same leg, up, and then the other leg. Or doing it on the same leg if you've got a dodgy knee. That's 1. Maybe we'll only do 3 because it's taking quite a long time. Same leg, up, other leg, oh, see how my knee went in that bit? Then it shouldn't have done. Down, up. If you've got a dodgy knee, you'll be very strong on one side. I think that's 3. And that's something, sitting on the floor should be practiced every day, getting up and down off the floor. So all I'm going to do for the moment, come down like this. But thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely weekend. I have to put my specs on now to see things. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you on Monday for arms. No, it's Monday the 1st, April Fool's Day. I think it is, isn't it? 28, 29. Oh, no, it's the Tuesday. It's April Fool's. Anyway, see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend.